Hi, Joe Shannon here again, and we have some updates which we're going to give continuously with respect to the vaccine injury compensation program. And a kind of a big development here today with the Department of Health and Human Services making a decision to delay taking SIRVA cases off of the list of table cases. So I want to talk to Jonathan Svitak Jr., who is heading up our litigation department, and get the scoop on what's going on. Hi, John.
Hi, Joe. How's it going?
Good. So tell us the latest.
Yeah, so where we left off on this issue was that the rule change to remove SIRVA from the vaccine injury table was published back on January 21st, and it was going to be effective this coming February 22nd. We were getting prepared for that, rule change to become permanent at that time. We did hear, that with the new administration coming in, that President Biden wanted to put a freeze on some of these regulatory changes that happened at the end of President Trump's term. But we hadn't heard anything about SIRVA until just recently. So what we heard now is that there is going to be a 60-day delay to this rule change from going into effect. So instead of February 22nd, what they're proposing now is that the rule change be delayed until at least April 23rd of 2021 for them to do a complete review of this rule change. So sometime next week, we'll know if that's final, but that looks like what's going to happen with the rule change.
Let me just see if I got this understanding. So if a person does get a shoulder injury related to a vaccine administration, they can still file a case in the vaccine injury court no matter what. It's just whether or not it's going to be on the table or not is the question, right?
That's correct. Yeah. So, the table is important because it lists the covered vaccines, it lists the injuries that are associated with those vaccines. And if you meet that criteria, there's a presumption that the vaccine caused your injury. If your injury is not listed on that table, you're free to allege whatever injury you want in the program. You just have to prove it by causation and fact instead of, getting that presumption.
What should folks do that do have these shoulder injuries relating to vaccine administration? What do you recommend that they do right now?
Well, I would recommend you call an attorney right away to see whether or not you can get a petition on file before these deadlines come up. So that's what I would do first, is call an attorney and see if you can put together a petition in a short amount of time.
Okay, and so the one thing that you got to do is make sure that you get your petition on file. It'd be nice to have it before this first deadline, which is in February, but it looks like there's going to be a grace period for another couple months. And then we'll see what happens. We'll have to give people updates about exactly what is going to happen in the next 60 days. But it looks like there's some good news for people that they may even get rid of this rule, huh?
Yeah, I think this, opened up some opportunities for us to review this, rule change and maybe, put a stop to it. So we'll continue to keep everybody updated on that.
These cases are handled to the U.S. Court of Claims, right, John?
That's right. Yeah.
And members of the bar of the U.S. Court of Claims can file these. Am I right?
That's right. Yep.
John, I know we have 5 attorneys that are members of the U.S. Court of Claims that can handle these claims. And when we're handling these claims, are we handling these claims only for folks that live in Illinois?
No, we can represent anybody across the United States in this U.S. Court of Federal Claims. We can actually represent anybody who receives a vaccine in the United States, regardless of their citizenship.
All right. Well, hey, thanks, John. And anything else you want to add?
No, I'm just, this is some good news, and I'm hopeful that we get some more good news in the future.
Great. All right. Thanks, John.
Thank you.